Hello, my name is Danita Mathew, and I am an intern for FHI 360 and a part of the CTI Exchange Youth Council. And I'm here today with Sarah Joseph, who is also a member of our Youth Council. We're doing interviews today for World Contraception Day, highlighting youth's opinions about contraception. Sarah, again, has been a part of our Youth Council for the past year, and is a wonderful addition to our council. Sarah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Sarah Joseph. I'm also a youth member at CTI Exchange, and I'm the youth peer provider on matters of contraceptives. So my role is to increase uptake of contraceptive among adolescent girls and young women.
Okay, could you talk more about being a youth peer provider? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? And I would love to hear more about it.
Okay, so as a youth peer provider, I'm in charge of maybe conducting sessions, organizing these activities of the adolescent girls and young women, and also supporting services whereby mainly I'm mostly doing mobilization for these young girls and young women, adolescent girls and young women in my community, giving them resources, providing them with information, and so doing full successful referrals and linkages, whereby you may find that these young people fear to attend the health facilities to seek information and to seek services. So I'm the one that I can go and talk to the healthcare or health worker that I have this number of young people, they need these services. So the health workers I can accompany the health worker to the venue, to the safe spaces. Also my role is to create safe spaces where these young people can meet, where they can share their issues. It is a space that it is really friendly. So that is what I'm doing also. And the information that I cannot provide, I'm doing referral to the department that can deal with the issue. Yeah.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for all the work that you do, Sarah, for your community.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Sarah. I would love to hear more about what made you interested in pursuing this role within the field of contraception.
Okay, coming from the community where most of adolescent girls there is high number of teen pregnancy, and also the community who are not well educated about contraceptives, and the community who are having myths and misconceptions that are not there. And so I have been trained, and I have been gone through a lot of trainings, and also being a youth champion, I decided to be a champion for contraception so that I can help these young girls to achieve their goals and others to finish their school, so that we can reduce these numbers of teen pregnancy among adolescent girls. Yeah, that's what drives me to become a champion for contraceptives.
That's incredible. What do you think it means for you to have youth who are involved in this field? What does youth involvement and youth empowerment within the field of contraception mean to you?
Okay, youths are the young people, and also these things are happening to the young people. Yes, obviously, mostly to the young adolescents. So when youth being involved, the other young people see them as their peers, so that they are free to express themselves. They can share their issues, and also young people know how to handle other young people. They know the strategies. They know what other young people's likes. So they are really fitting there because they know everything about young people. They know their strategies. They know which ways they can use so that they can deliver the information very effective.
Yes, I agree. when youth themselves are the one delivering the information, they can deliver in a way that other youth will be able to understand, which is so important for especially within the field of contraception.
Yeah.
What would you like to see in the future? So maybe 10, 20 years in the future, what would you like to see within this field?
Okay, in the 10 years to come in the future, I want to see the generation which is being empowered, which have information, which there's no ignorance, where young people can make decisions of their own. They can make positive decisions, and they can be the spearhead of their lives. Yeah.
I think that's so important. I have one final question for you, Sarah. How
Yes.
do you think we can better engage youth within this field? Obviously, it's so important to be able to have youth involved, but many times I think it's difficult to get youth to be involved because many times youth are busy or they don't know about this field. So, what do you think is important to be able to engage youth to be involved?
Okay, I can say that young people need to be sensitized. You know, these young people, they like things which come easily. They don't want, sometimes young people have ignorance. Yeah, they want something that comes easily. So like I'm suggesting that we can keep sensitizing them, creating awareness, providing the resources that they can give them information, and also to establish youth-friendly services, also places where those young people can get time, they can visit the place, because they know that, young people like where they can find other young people. When we can establish these youth-friendly services, there's some other parties, they don't have that establishment. When we have this, it can bring young people on board, and also we can get that time to interact with young people, and so that in the generation, they can be our champion, they can be our ambassador, and also they can help other young people outside there, so that they can have this information and they can understand what the community needs, what the society needs. That's what I can say.
Well, that is the end of our interview. Thank you so much, Sarah, for taking the time to spend with me to talk about this. Is there any last words that you have that you would like to share? Anything that you want to go over?
Okay, I can also share these best practices: integration of empowerment, economic empowerment, and sexual reproductive health. When we empower these young girls and young women in the community with their skills. These skills can help them to get job. These skills can help them to get man of their own. These skills can help them to have at least and to have at least a job. At the end of the day, someone can get even some money to buy for her basic needs. These things, usually young women, they usually suffer because of the economic thing. Some others engage in sexual activities, multiple sexual activities, exchange of money, gifts, so that they can be able to survive. But at the moment we integrate this economic empowerment with sexual reproductive health, it is a really good thing to implement in the community. These young women feel so good when they have these economic empowerment skills. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing that. Well, that's the end of our interview. Again, thank you so much for spending the time with me. And I hope for World Contraception Day, we can all take a moment to listen to youth and take a lot of these ideas into mind.
Okay, thank you too.